I first knew Katy Perry, though, and her team were lame when her career was first dying. And they were like, what can we do? What worked for Miley? She cut her hair off and it broke the internet. And everybody freaked out and she bleached it blonde. We should do that with you, Katy. Katy's like, yeah, we should. Should we do it like slightly different? No, we're going to do it exactly the same. And also Miley started working with Mike Will Made It, Wiz Khalifa, Juicy J. Remember Jay's on My Feet? You know, she started to transition doing more hip hop stuff. We're going to get you in with the hottest group, the Migos. You're going to do exactly what Miley did and blow up. Guess what? It didn't work. And then they just tried some EDM song or some shit because EDM's hot. Didn't work. Now we're going to send your ass to space. It's not working. It's backfiring. Stop.
All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
So that was Miley Cyrus, her brother Trace. Now, I don't know if Miley Cyrus and Katy Perry, if they have anything going on. And if they did, you know, it's not recent. We haven't heard anything. So for him to come out and lash out at Katy like that, I don't get it. And it's something that's going on. Even Wendy's, yes, fast food restaurant Wendy's. You know, they had something to say about Katy Perry going into space. And I don't know, you know, I hear different reasons why people are upset with Gail and Katy and Jeff Bezos' fiance, Lauren Sanchez, and 3 others. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, it's 11 minutes. 11 minutes did not take away from someone else's life in the sense that these ladies weren't responsible for giving money, feeding the homeless, finding shelter for the veterans. That's all the administration, the government. So this dislike for them, I still don't get it. Someone would have to explain more in depth to me. And unless you can tell me they're using the taxpayers' money, which I did hear someone say that. And I'm like, Jeff Bezos, he's one of the richest men in the world. He's a billionaire. Why would he need taxpayers' money to do this? And I think they each had to pay over $200,000 for the experience. Isn't that their money, what they earned? So I'm not quite sure. So back to this now. Now he's, you know, he's going hard on Katy Perry, saying that she wanted to be Miley. She copied Miley. And you heard him say it from her hairstyle down to, you know, the musicians she worked with. So this is an article from page 6. And it says, Trace Cypress is calling out Katy Perry. Following the Dark Horse singer's controversial trip to space, the Metro Station artist called her lame as F for allegedly copying his sister Miley Cyrus's career. Now, he said the F word about 4 times in this video. Hopefully, I don't get striked for it. Can I block that little section out? Maybe I can. So I'll see if I can do that. I first knew Katy Perry and her team were lame as F when her career was first dying. He started in a lengthy rant posted to Instagram on Friday. And I don't need to repeat everything because here in the article, basically, it is saying what he said in the video. And he said that Miley cut her hair into a pixie cut in 2012, while Katy Perry debuted a similar hairstyle in 2017. So 5 years later, Katy Perry came out with the pixie cut that Miley had. And of course, you know, they have videos and pictures to show the 2012 Katy Perry 2017. And, you know, he went on to say that Miley worked with rap stars like Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J and, you know, people like those. And then all of a sudden, Katy Perry, she wanted to work with rappers and things like that. So, yeah, that's basically what he was saying. And when you go on page 6, you know, they show you the pictures of, okay, Miley did it first and here comes Katy Perry. But like I said, this is all being fueled because of her 11-minute trip to the Earth's atmosphere, or to the edge of the Earth's atmosphere, where they were in space. And also some people are saying that it was all a hoax, that yes, maybe they did blast off, but when we see them in the capsule floating, and when they returned and they were told not to open the door on the inside, that, you know, this was all staged. So they went up there for real, but every video that we're seeing of them in the capsule and the landing, that was staged. That was all done prior to them taking off. And it's like, why? Why take off and then come down to stage? I mean, again, somebody needs to explain to me why they're giving these ladies such a hard time. And it cannot be, as I said, I heard taxpayers' money, but why? You know, I don't get it. But anyways, yes, that's Trace Cyrus, like I said, and I didn't know, you know, he's passionate for his sisters. So gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? And tell me, what exactly did these ladies do wrong? Yes, they're wealthy, they have money. The average person or people cannot afford to go in space or at the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. So yeah, that's it. So as always, please like, share, subscribe, spread the word on the channel. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.